Alright. Hey, everybody. Howdy, welcome. It is not Friday, but that does not mean it's not Slay the Spire time, as I've still got an itch to scratch. This is something that came up as I was kind of like looking through mods, and I'd seen, there's been, like, back up one thought. With the mods that I end up doing on Slay the Spire Fridays, like, you know, Slay the Spire mods, we touch on character mods. And character mods make up a very large chunk of the mods that get thrown up on the workshop. You have your UI update ones that I end up using as well, you know, your Minty Spire, your bits like that. But you also just have, like, mods that add all sorts of things to the game. And I've used a lot of these over the, you know, years as far as, the like, what I call the mod soup. This is just the every mod is enabled sort of stuff playing on base classes, where some of these add relics, some of them add new cards, some of them add new, events, some of them add new things. And the new set I grabbed for this one was these, like, bundles, which add a pile of specific styles of things. This one, like, shifts energy relics in boss chests. This one's a billion potions. This one's, relic, you know, food relics. And then we have, like, a number of other odds and ends that we've added as well over the years. So I want to do, just some Spire in a more basic class setting, but in a more exciting pile of mods setting. I'll start on Defect for what I want to most. Okay, this is one of those hard questions. Like, what's your favorite Slay the Spire class? And I think Defect is mine. I think orbs and the existence of orbs are really exciting to me. Even if I don't tend to care for how Dark Orb plays, in a lot of instances, but I love cards that generate tiny value, and, like, you can make it big value. I think then it's Silent, then Ironclad, then Watcher? Watcher, then Ironclad? I like a lot of Watcher in theory more than I like Watcher in practice. Alright. Love Shiv and Poison so much. Okay. So, starting things off, we've got mysterious potential on the Cracked Core. We've got a Brotato Egg. We also have a bunch of things here that I'm not probably doing a lot of touching with. Challenge score of... Interesting. Alright, our starting deck. Alright. We've got Streamline Strike. And a Streamline Defend. Survive Defend. Wow, these are not very good. -2 strength at the beginning of combat, increased increased by 1 for every different attack in your deck. Okay. At the start of combat, gain 3 intangible, lose 10 dexterity. At the end of the turn, if you have intangible, gain 1 strength. So you have 3 turns, else you explode. And here we want a bunch of different named attacks in the deck. Right now we only have 2, which are Streamline Strike and Strike, so we get -1 strength to start, and that would like scale over time. Whereas this is like end the fight in 3 turns, or you can't block past that. At least normal, we would still be able to like. So bosses, this is gonna be like super hell in. But like we also never need to pick a defensive card. Let's go Ghost. Mild, medium, spicy. We go medium. Draw 2 fewer cards in the first 3 turns. Bosses have 50% more health. Boss chests contain no relics. Alright, big bosses. And our bonus is each time you would have a debuff added on the enemy instead. We've played with this one, it's too strong. I don't want to mess with that. Double skill. On pickup, get all 3 eggs. You know what? Sure. What? What? What happened? I got an omelet. Okay. Massive burst lightning. Deal 20 damage, affected by focus and lock on. Chill. Massive burst lightning. Massive cards are big. They're big cards. Okay. Deal 20 damage, affected by focus and lock on. Or we can channel X+1 lightning. This is a defense we can use because it's like the dex minus won't be affected by that. Let me get the Tempest in here. Alright, portals. Okay. 1. We can go up this side. Want to take 3 elites. We got an omelet. Whenever a card is created, it's upgraded. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I need to remove all the defense from my deck, and we're not picking defensive cards that aren't, creating, creating ice orbs. Post-in recipe, okay. Obtain 1 boss relic, then lock this potion. Okay. Big rip and tear. Hold on. Hex. Let's take big rip and tear. Yeah. Give me a random loot. I'll take 21 damage for it. Batwing. Gain a point of dexterity when you use a potion. Deal lightning 10 damage for each lightning you have. We don't care about boot sequence. Deep core learning. Painful blizzard. -1 cost adds a wound on it. This is almost enough block to overcome minus 10 dex. I'll take the ukulele. Alright, keep moving. Aspiration. Oh, we can pick an egg. More eggs? Give me an ingenious rock. Okay. Oh, the thorns bush. Fine. I love really big rip and tear. It's so stupid. Why does your egg have a star? It is upgradable. It has mysterious potential. No thanks. We're gonna remove the injury. All right. 3 turns to die. Big rip and tear. Wait. Why did that do so much? Hatch molten egg? Wait a minute. Hold on. We get a little buddy. The egg hatched. I never thought about the egg hatching. Yeah. Oh, every time you upgrade a card, it upgrades the Drake and it gets another hit. Lose the focus. No, we're good. Let's add more. Thanks, egg. And we get strength for turns that we are intangible, so... Claw? Burst lightning, deal 10 damage. Yeah, I'll grab a claw. Uh-huh. Fire Drake is now plus... Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade the zap and such so that they're free. Attack cards with a card mod have +1 damage. After playing a skill with a card mod, gain 1 block. So this is like sort of a... Wait, is this a card mod? Because this is a different mod. Oh no. Which of these are card mods? I'm gonna take the key. It's fine. We're gonna leave it. It's okay. They don't gotta be here. Give me that dual cast. We gotta remove some defense from this deck still. Okay. On the hunt for Tempest to rip and tear. There's big rip and tear. That gets played twice. Why is that getting played twice? Like, I guess being big doubles it up on top of being double up already? So double big? Liquid gold. When you use a potion, gain 50 gold. Play one card for free. All lightning. Supplier brute force. Foot Garamus lightning. Hit all enemies. Exhaust. Gain. No, I just want a ball lightning. That's ball lightning sweet. I'll take more lightning orb creation. We can take the damage here. It's fine. Like, we'll just not die. It's gonna be fine. Rip and tear. Painful rip and tear. Lose a focus, gain 2 orb slots. Painful rip and tear. Add a wound to your draw pile. Sure. Alright, buddy. Fire Drake +4. We're getting paid. Ah, big rip and tear. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Pauldron. Oh, wow, okay. A little bit of free defense. That means we won't be taking the chip damage anymore. Gain a crystal. Crystals. Okay, orbs up. Jason arms, dual polarity. Nah, we can't go. I want offensive stuff. Alright, not a lot of upgrading I want to do here. Grab this here. I know it's Act 1, but, like, I want to be able to, Okay, the number is different now. Okay. Our deck is going to be full of goop. There's big rip and tear. Okay. Okay. We have one more turn of invincibility. Okay, I think we're good now. So I basically can't block anymore. But that's okay. We're going to be able to just kill from this position. One, two, three. Rip and tear. Slime's defeated. All combatants gain Vuln 1, even you. Hyper Beam. When you lose 1 focus, lose 1 last. You can't lose focus. I don't... Hyper Beam, maybe? It means my orbs turn completely off if I Hyper Beam, right? Like, that's the side effect of that. But, like, is that... If we're just going, like, 3-turn offensive, is that okay? don't think it's multicast. Maybe if we had ChemX. It's fine. Wanted poster. Gain an energy at the start of each turn. For every 100 gold below 500 you have, enemies start with a random buff. Gain 100 gold on pickup. We have enough. So if we go below 500, we start getting bounties. Start each combat with a 0-cost power in your draw pile that gives you energy. Yeah, that's technically an energy relic. I agree. On pickup, obtain 3 Ascender's Bane and 1 relic from all tiers. What? Three Ascender's Banes, and then a random boss relic, rare relic, uncommon relic, common relic. So this is like a super souped up version of, maybe a shop relic too. I don't know if that'd be an event. I'm kind of interested in that because it might have how many relics I'd have. So this is the hyper version of the bell curse. 3 relics and a bell. All right. Oh my god, look at how many we get. Okay, so we got 7 relics for it. Whenever you receive 12 or more unblocked damage, deal that much damage back. On overkill, store excess damage done to enemies. Right-click to use. Gain block equal to the counter. Okay. Bruce here will store our overkill damage and give us a 1-turn blast. At the start of combat, gain 1 dexterity for each gold you have. We can offset it. We can defend now. When you die, instead have your max HP. Wait a minute. How killable are we? I'm sorry, Bruce is animated. Powers are played twice. Add a void to your draw pile. Our deck is so full of... At the end of combat, raise your HP by 1. When you channel an orb, it will become dark instead. Oh, God. I don't think I like that. I mean, especially because we already have, like, I think, like, we only have the one thing that does it, but, like, if we had picked the multicast, that's true. We could still work with it. They'd be Evoke 6, it'd be sitting there. Makes our lightning stuff a lot worse, but different. Do we still start with a channeled orb? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I'm willing to hit the buttons. We're here. We're here for trying things out. I want shops. I want to be able to remove the defense. Looks like this line. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that's not enough. If I want all the elites, it has to be this line, which has the combats. So it'd be like this, 3rd elite, and then this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We're at 5 decks, and then we go to -5 decks. We need to remove a card from our deck. we need to remove a card from our deck. The defense could possibly do anything now that we're at like -5 and we might be able to get lower than that, you know? It's possible. Alright, we'll win next turn because we're either going to draw a Tempest or we're going to draw a big, Rip and Tear. Deal 18 damage to all enemies, draw 2 cards at the start of combat, add a curse of the bell to your draw pile. Yeah, man. Let's rock. Our deck has 5 million curses. I'm gonna hit that button. Might as well use it while I'm thinking about it, right? We're not great against this enemy. Yeah, come on, Duvu Doll. So if I draw the lightning... Okay. Glass Shard, deal 14 damage, apply a Frail. Need 7 block. Shielded Turbo. Fragile. If you play this card while another card is in your hand, it exhausts. Alright. You want it? Okay. So we got some food here. This is 4 max HP in a potion slot. Replace your Face of Cleric. At the end of combat, increase your max HP by the amount you healed during combat. That... How much health do we want? Oh, no. When you play a card with a different type than previous, that turn, gain 1 block. Deal 15... Deal 50% extra damage. Fragile. When you lose HP, it stops working. When you kill a non-minion enemy, heal 1 HP. Okay, I want the card removal because we... Damn. I'm sorry, that costs how much money? Hey. Hello? Hello? This costs $1,000. Like, what? Okay. Yeah, Risk of Relics is a Risk of Rain. So let's go ahead and remove the ukulele. Let's go ahead and add the watch, because that's a lot of damage very easily on early turns, and we're playing for early turns. Where are you tagging it? Okay. Then we can watch the 15% damage buff that shatters forever if you hit low HP. Yeah, this card costs $500 because, you know, I think for good reason.
Want it?
Mostly because of how much it heals. That can heal a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna save the rest. We could take the spinner, but like we're gonna be playing a lot of attacks anyway. I'm gonna save our money. I could get this. God. Holy Symbol 2. We don't have anything that heals us right now, do we?
You want it?
Whenever you die, have your max HP, and then you'd heal, and then you would...
It's yours, my friend.
Sure.
My friend, you want it?
Let's go. As long as this is at end of combat, so it should be fine up until ooh, defrag. Take the FTL. This Dark Orb is just so funny. Alright. That does say for one. Claw, apply Vuln this turn, draw a card. Sure. Bong. Alright, so we want to go FTL, draw, rip and tear, streamline strike. We'll evoke that. And we'll block the hits. Big rip and tear. That'll do it. Once every combat, if you don't play any cards your turn, stun all enemies. If the turn sucks, hit the bricks. So this channel's a dark, and the more things we have to channel, I think that's the more powerful that'll be. Even though it's worse than the other one. Oh, right. That has to be your first action. That's how that card works. The fragile makes me think of the frail, but the frail on it is the effect, not the, like, cost, as it were. Anyway. Wide focus. Gain 5 focus. Gain 1 focus. At startup, add a daze to your discard pile. This is a really cool card. I don't think it's for us because of how dark works. I'm gonna skip it. I understand. Oh! Uh-huh. Okay. Shedding. Another buddy. Okay, so we have 139 on Bruce. Holographic Shield. At the start of each turn, gain block equal to the 1 plus the number of turns? Oh my god. The slowly scaling defense? Sweet. That's wild. Deal 4 damage. No, we can keep this as is. Alright. Welcome to the Battle Towers. We have to... The tower's call is too alluring. I'm gonna take this side, and then we've got, so we have like a little mini dungeon. We can like see the fights. All right. I'm sorry. Oh, at the start of combat, gain 1 strength for each non-starter relic, 1 artifact for each rare card, 1 metallicized for each uncommon. 19 strength, huh? I sure am glad that we start with our 3 intangible. Okay. Yeah, our hubris. Big. I love the big antimatter recipe. Channel 1 water. That doesn't do anything. Discard 5 cards to deal 30 damage and channel 3 magnetic. So the operative word here that makes this not where I'm at is the 2. The implied you must discard 5 cards or else there's no effect on it. And we don't have, like, drawing. This is hilarious because it has exhaust, so it reduces the cost of the card by 1. But, like, what are you talking about? Alright. Shop time. What do we got? Charge 0. If you do not play any skills, gain a strength, lose a charge. Gain a charge when defeating a boss? Apply 1 a laser pointer. Apply 1 lock on. Powers cost 0. When you play a power, add a slimed with its cost into your deck. What? Return this relic to the merchant after defeating a boss. What does this mean? You have to fill it? Wait, is this a... This is like a Elder Scrolls Soul Stone? Like, we gotta put a boss soul in it? That's not bad. Yeah. We also have a claw with reshuffle. When you play it, shuffle it into your deck. Removal on the defense is probably the right way to be going here.
Want it?
Because these are actual dead cards. We should remove some of our curses. It's an icon from Quartz from Fate Grand Order. You know what?
You want it? It's yours.
Let's take it. Let's you know. Sorry we can't buy that, but you know.
You want it?
Voodoo Doll. The first time you loses HP, you receive that much damage too. Well, I'm immune, so good luck with that. Yeah. I'll eat that focus potion. God, we've got so much junk in here. $99 frail. Good. Okay, cool. Nice choice, buddy. Alright, bad news. I'm losing my intangible on this turn. So I need to do the lowest damage first. Yeah, because of the reflection. Evoke the current orb, channel the evoked orb. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison all enemy. What recursions for? What is this? Sure, we have dark orbs. Alright, what do you hit me with? Okay, goodbye, Romeo. Block on. Gain 6 block for each enemy that attempts to attack and apply 3 lock. What a good card. This is a strong, cool card. It's just, we can't use it. Add 1 boon and bane modifier to 2 attack or skill or fight. Gain an armorer's headpiece that will give you 1 more dex to start a fight with. I will keep your secret. I mean, I guess we're gonna, make our defense really bad? Oh my god, okay. Is there an innate card I want? Or +2 damage on the Fire Drake? Those are, I think, the two things. +2 damage on the Fire Drake or innate big rip and tear? Innate big rip and tear. I will lose 10 HP. We're gonna go minus... We'll go Ethereal, which is definitely a drawback on this. And then we're gonna go +2 damage and block on Fire Drake. We're gonna lose 10 more HP. We're gonna give -2 damage and block to this defend, and then we're gonna give draw a card to... I'm willing to spend a lot of health for this. These are a lot of upgrades to the deck. Draw a card on some zeros, I think. This can apply frail. Okay. You know what? You're right. I will tell no one about this. Or I said frail, but I meant at the start of your turn, Cardboard Golem picks a card in your hand. After you play it, it's exhausted, and our opponent heals. Okay, well, let's go Rend, Claw, FTL, Big, okay. Yay! Big Gathering Storm. Hey, wait a minute. For each non-lightning orb channeled this combat, channel 1 lightning. Exhaust. Double. Video Witch, thanks for the raid. Howdy, everybody. We're doing some Pile of Mods Defect time. Evoke your... Dog. Okay. I think this card does some stupid stuff with all orbs are dark orbs. So I think I have to pick this. As much as the Omega Cannon is also something very cool. Alright. Hey, y'all. Big Rip and Tear. Big Rip and Tear here. I can make 185 block at random here, you know, we can just do it. Alright, I'm not going to be able to attack next turn. That's okay. Guess what we can do instead? Oh! Hey! That 2 poison isn't a one-time thing. That's just full noxious fumes. From the, edited, Recursion's fart. 0 cost, evoke, channel. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's stupid? Welcome to the mod soup zone. Oh my god. You need to stop. Unlock all potions are now legal. Heal 1 HP at the end of your turn for 15 turns. I don't think we have a fight that's gonna... That's cute. Evoke all your orbs, draw 2 cards, exhaust, retain. Next turn, gain 2. I actually want this. This is actually a really good card. Holy smokes. Panic. Oh no, oh no! Don't I have Intangible 2? Yes, I have Intangible 3, so this is definitely... Lose 10 HP, refresh all cards, potions, and relics in the shop. The next 2 statuses you draw, exhaust, draw 1 card, heal 4 HP. I'll take a beam. Lose a random boss relic. 2/3 gain a special relic. Wait, our boss relic is... You got it. Our boss relic doesn't do anything. Increase your max HP by 30%. Okay. I'm in. Hovering. Well. Well. We have 15 turns of Troll's Blood. Alright, okay, fine. Add 2 Claw Plus to your hand. Mark of... Okay. Alright. Let's get a shop. Enemies can't have artifact. When you get a status, enemies lose 1 strength. For a turn. Nostalgia, pick up a starting relic. Reset your health deck gold relics to where they were at the start of the act. Generate a new version of the act. Hello? You just leave. You can now smith curses. I don't believe you. Start again, start again, start again.
You want it?
Let out a breath. Lock on. Do I care about... The other thing I have is I can just eat the transmute.
Bombs? You want it?
Oh, that didn't liquid gold. Okay. You play a skill, gain 2 vigor. Lose a potion slot for multi-tool. Start a combat, choose whether you sort... I'm sorry. Hello? At the start of your combat, choose whether to sort your draw pile by name, cost, rarity, or have it shuffled. That's so wild. Three, 2, 1. First time you play 3 cost, 2 costs, and 1 cost in a row. At 0. At the end of turn, if you have at least 3 unique orbs. I'm so... Hold on, I... You know? I don't know that I care about the ending change. I can just remove defense. Which is something I need to be doing. Is this 2x removed? Does that mean I get to remove 2 for 1? No, it just means I can use it twice. Oh right, we can buy the rug and sell relics back to you. We might want this. That's... We lose a potion slot. That's fine. I don't really care about the transmute's fine, but, like... The big thing is that, like, we'd have nothing to do at rest sites. Because upgrades basically don't do anything right now. Almost every card in our deck is upgraded because of the egg. Alright, and that eats the potion on the right, so we lose our reset potion. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna save the rest of our cash. Encounter a random event or brew 2 random potions. Well, let's have a random event. I think this is a good idea. Our strikes are bad. Streamline strike sucks. We'll gain 1 strike. They'll all be upgraded because of the egg. Because of the egg, we'll get 5 upgrades on Fire Drake. And then also, when we heal, we gain HP back. So the 37 we lose here... Yeah, also, yeah, alright. And we're still at 86 health. Alright, and we're wiggling. Four, and then... Bonk, 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 bonk. Ooh, we got the storm, but like bad timing with it. Yeah, it only channels one lightning. We need to play the Tempest before we... At least it should be immune to being stolen. Alright, one more turn of blocking. All right. Well. Glass shard. Bite. And then we gained 9 HP back. We're at 95 now. Add a bludgeon to your attack and gain 1 free attack. Okay. Tiny. Wait, it's tiny. Wait a minute. Is that Grunt birthday party? Yes. Yes, it is. It's very tiny. I kind of like it. Seek is obviously really good. Seek's always good. It does play buffer twice, right? Yeah, we have the... Oh, God. Salt crystals. We just haven't been picking these. Alright, yeah, but if we play buffer and then we upgrade buffer, then we play buffer 4 times? That's like infinite defense. Also, we have a soul in here now. Alright. Black Star with potential. Frozen Core. Wait, this is so good? At the end of your turn, channel a Frost. That lets us start pushing Dark Orbs out. Raise your max HP by 26. Is that how much HP a boss relic needs? 26 HP? So we go back up to... The orb is funny and interesting. Watermelon is funny to me. Especially with the salt crystals and like, I think I want to go Black Star because we're doing elite hunting anyway, and there's a lot of new relics to find. This is like powerful with the Dark Core, and it's even powerful as is, but like, all right, end of Act 2, and we're at the end of the. Sure, I can beat you. All right, so what do we got? 1, 3 looks like our line. Okay. Okay. Hovering. Alright, so I need to kill you on turn 2. Yeah, that counts as healing. No thanks. Compile driver. A claw? At the end of your turn, exhaust all common cards in your hand and gain 5 block for each. This doesn't do anything doubled up. I'll take the claw. Alright, we got a new one. Holds the deepest secrets of the Spire. Perhaps if you're worthy, the Star Compass. Okay. All right.
You want it?
Oh, we got the Cosmic Star, which is just, it's just an energy relic. Sure. I'm a black star. Uh-huh. Every 7th normal combat drops a relic. That's a really fun one early. Whenever you play a power, shuffle the discard pile into your draw pile and draw a card. Start combat with dexterity. Yeah, well, I need healing.
It's yours, my friend. It's yours, my friend.
I'll buy the rug. Alright, where are my...
Bombs?
That can't be sold. Okay, we can sell the emerald. We can sell the Batwing. We can sell the Egg Beater. Wait, hold on. Hey, hold on now. Uh-huh. I agree. So we can't sell the pearl. I think we can sell the hummingbird heart because it doesn't do anything. Nothing I want to buy right here. I'm going to remove another block, though. Nah, no thanks. Alright. If all your cards in your hand are attacks, well... Quebeco, your future are red. When you have no less than 6 cards in your hand, gain 1 strength of dex. If you end the turn with 0 cards, draw 2 cards and gain 1 next turn. Okay. Berserker Brew. hold on. Hey, like, you know,
You want it?
like,
It's yours, my friend.
yeah, I'm in. Deal damage to limit cards you exhausted. This is grave starting. We want to do it in combat because we want to, you know, holy symbol. We can de-spice the mushroom. I think that's the only thing. Like, I could sell the monster tooth too, but like... Bruce. I'll stick with things as is. Alright, what's our new options? Polymerize. Or... You know what? We can transform this Defend into the Crystallizer. No, we're keeping the mushroom active. It's part of the run. Nah, none of these are worth it. Alright. Yeah, I think that transform is actually worse. Big rip and tear. All basic and common cards deal 2 more damage. At the beginning of... Whoa! Alright, plated armor, metallicized, blur, and 3 block. If you created a card, gain 4 block at the end of turn. Star Arm. Choose from 1 of 8 Maybe play a power, channel 1 lightning. I needed to use this in the next fight. I just remember to do it. We could retransform the card. Or we could dig for a new relic. Let's keep digging. After 20 turns... Gain a random rare relic after that combat. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get it all on the spin down. Okay. So, alright, what's the number gonna be, everybody? You got a very short amount of time to place your bets. What do you think? 1 to 50. 69, I appreciate. Yep. 7, okay. Yep. Anybody? Yep, okay. Alright. Okay, yep. So we'll get to know because it should show up on the holy symbol. The number was 28. Congrats, Tello, on 27 for the first guess. So we got 31 HP coming. I should drink some potion. Remove. Hey, hold on. Yeah, I'm in. There's our HP gain. That is a messed up potion. Ah, sure. So I remember this hoarder. Turn 1 is going to be a very funny turn 1 here. Yo, was that Leeching Strike? Thanks for the random cards, buddy. Embiggen. Uh-huh. Big beam. Big beam. All right. Please, I really want to draw into Leeching Strike. Might. Well. After you play 3 attacks, your first 3 attacks next turn deal 3 extra damage. Your second attack you play deals double damage and exhausts. Oh my god. First turn of each combat, negate all debuffs. Hello? Okay. All for one. I don't think is good enough for what we do. All for one's cool, but like we don't. Fights end very quickly. We're fine. It's like I get to go step 1, bite. Step 2, this does double damage. Oh, right, the Star Compass. We have a lot of things I'm not remembering to touch. But this is the thing we want to hit for. Gain 2 focus, lose 5 HP, obtain a random potion. Yeah, sure. Alright. Star Compass. Are we worthy? Oops, I dropped it. Well, you know. You know what they say. Easy come, easy go. Anyway, 4 buffer. So this is like one of the fun things about Mod Soup is just how this is just silly crazy, right? We're just doing utter nonsense. Enemy loses up to 9 HP and heal HP equal to the enemy lost. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Copy all gold cards, most potions in the current shop and rewards, and add them to the rewards. Wait, hold, what? Hey, hold on. Hey. Excuse? Not relics. This doesn't say relics. It says cards, gold, and potions. At the start of combat, upgrade 2 random skills? After you play 3 attack, then 2 skills, then 2 attacks, then 1 skill, deal 30 damage to all enemies. I love this. Like left, then right. Then left, then right again. Bullseye, big battery. I guess we can block now. Sure. I'll explore. We'll take a random event. Ooh, is this Tesseract? Shielded Flash of Steel. I don't know that the potion did anything. Anyway. Alright, step 1. Beam cell. Step 2. 3, 4. Alright. Cool. That's step 1. Am I gonna be able to kill? No, I'm not gonna be able to kill. Let's just pass the turn then. Here's the heal. Alright, well. So this is my last turn, like, with Intangible. So we have damage incoming. Oh. Well. Alright, everybody. We are at 164 HP. And it is time for y'all to place your bets. God, the mod soup goes just silly. I love this. This is Ascension 1. We're doing some stuff, you know. Bruce just chilling. Bruce having an excellent time. All right. Bets are in. 1293. That is very close on the Blazing Blade 1312 that you got there, Fat Swordsman. Let's see. I see 1200 from Hydrate. Is that Tello again? Tello on 1234. Congratulations, Tello. you got the second one here. Two of them. $12.93. That's like the closest it's ever been to the 1312 line. Choose one of your relics and morph it into a random relic. Gunfinger. At the start of each turn, gain 3 strength until the end turn or until you play an attack. Okay. One in 3 chance to draw a card at the start of your turn. Pokeball. Double the first unblocked attack damage dealt to you and all enemies each combat. Uncommon and rare cards deal 2 more damage. That's hilarious. Double potion. Why does Apotheosis cost $100 million? Big Apotheosis? I guess it doesn't do anything? Double potion should make all potions worth more gold, but we don't have potions we can use. Apply a slow. We can, like, get rid of the colorless potion, buy cube, the empty bottle, and then freeloader. Think about buying the anything. Alright, so, like, what if I do this? We're gonna sell this potion, double potion, buy the freeloader potion, drink the freeloader potion. That made this free. What was that? Amber Butterfly. Add another copy of the card last added to the deck. Pokeball's free. Okay, got it. Sticky tar. Apply one slow.
It's yours, my friend. It's yours, my friend. It's yours, my friend.
Okay.
You want it?
Back attack. Bonk. Two strength, please. Two strength, please. And big. We're at 13 left on the dice. Bottled Rain. Choose a card it will always retain. Play an attack for your hand at no cost. Exhaust it. Drawn statuses will replaced by your upgraded shivs. Ooh. That's very fun. I'm gonna make Big Gathering Storm retain. That way it's in our hand ready for the turn where it's gonna be silly. You know? Alright. Here we go. Enhance ability. You know, we have 164 health, but, like, is that enough? You know, the heart having a lot of extra health is meaningful. The slow dumped on it didn't do anything because we hit Invincible, but, you know. Hey, Pokeball! Okay. Oh, we're not gonna hit the... We're not gonna hit this here. There we go. Okay. That's over the line. Let's gain some focus and get some, potions. I'm sorry, base stat potion. Alright. Okay. And that got us there. We're at Invincible 3. Alright. Okay. Are you ready for a finisher? First things first. Bruce! Second thing second. Indignation! And 9 HP, good. Thanks, Bruce. Bruce still chilling up there. That's the power of darkness. We got our defect ending screen. What a fun time. My unlocks, of course. Sweet, we get Meteor Strike, of course. 1806. These are so silly. I love these. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna quick step away, and then I want to do. We're gonna do Mod Soup on Silent as our second half of the night. So, let me get us in that position. And I'll be right back. So, just a minute. All right, all set. Let's Let's see what sort of fun we get to have with the silent. I know we usually can have some fun with, like, shivs and poisons and such. Okay. Starting deck has strikes, defends. Okay, no changed cards in the starting deck. We don't have any of the alters. Gain Juicy Bracelet, Wing Boots. Gain 20 gold when you enter an event. Reduce attack damage by 20%. Okay. Gain 10 block at the start of turn. Increase attack damage by 1 for each block you have. Can only pick uncommon or above cards. Reduce gold. Huh. You can't pick commons. I'm willing to try that out. These both sound like they interestingly changed the build. This means we want to go like poison style. This means we have like block payoffs as well as but like we don't have as much resource. I'm willing to try that. And then we're gonna go medium again. Draw 2 fewer cards on the first 3 turns. Oh god, that's deadly. Like, we make up for it on turn 1. It's the only one we haven't done yet, though, so... Double each skill played first. On pickup, gain all 3 boat relics. Once per combat, when enemy drops below 50%, add an Eldritch Blast. And a card. You know what? We gain block stuff. This relic can be assembled in another when having all 3 needed relics by finding an uncommon. There's a... I see. I can't pick the tiny ones. So let's add infinite blades. That'll make up for the hand size. I don't know if this is like enforced or not there, but I'm gonna follow the rules as stated there, so. Okay. Let's take this route. We'll decide if we want to do 1 big elite or 2 small elites based on deck, like, power when we hit that point. We have so much block. What was that, boss? Sentry Vulnerable. You know. So it's just the Sentry Lagavulin Goblin Knob. It's probably not that bad. Exhaust all, sure, and then the first card you play next turn is played twice? Nah, not interested. So we can't pick any of these. As I said, I don't know if that's enforced, but I'm enforcing it. Combine them into a boat that gives us, like, 10 block every turn or something maybe again. This curse, when we have all the block in the world, doesn't really do anything. It makes, like, deck removal a bit more annoying. I'll take the damage. Gain 1 strength, discard a card, add a shiv to your head, apply 1 weak to yourself and all enemies. Or flask. Dagger Spade, Blurry Fumes. Okay, we can't pick any of those. Brewing Poison. Apply 3 poison exhaust. Whenever you draw this card, increase its poison by 3. When you discard this card, double its poison. Chemical X. This one's interesting. It makes us weak, which is a bit of an annoyance. It's the only thing I can take here other than the flask. So I want to try and go in on poison stuff. Yeah, the weak self on that is gnarly. Can't pick anything here. As much as I would love both Cloak and Dagger and Dagger Spray. 1 shiv. I want this to give more than 1 shiv. I guess it's that strength that's hard to come by. I'm gonna try shiv stuff. Okay, we could win drawn, gain 1 intangible. Could go ahead and regret. Or you just heal back up. Don't know what the special relic is. I'm not sure I care too much about this Innocence because, like, we only have 3 card hands, and we on those turns we're... Maybe that's still interesting. I can't see what the special relic is. At start of turn, gain a Thorns. You know? Exploit weakness. Apply languid targets equal targets weak. Exhaust. Pure. Oh, the pure is in addition. Languid deals 1 less damage, but we don't have like a lot of again, we don't get a lot of choices when we have Alright. Whenever you play a card with card mod duplicated at the bottom of the deck, relics and shops cost 20% less. When applying Vuln, gain 1 strength this turn. Choose an attack, gain an HP. I think I'm just fine pieing the wax seal.
You want it?
Because, like, this will pay off in the long term. Also thinking about Riddle with holes. Minus touch.
It's yours, my friend.
Let's go ahead and remove that curse.
Rope. Lamp oil.
Alright. Take this. I'm not killable in this fight once one sentry goes down. Like, as long as I kill this sentry, I'm invincible, because I gain 10 block every turn. Like, yeah, you got it, boss. I'm invincible and I have infinitely gaining thorns. I should play the block first because that is more damage if I'm only on 3 cards. Okay, so we can go... Yeah, the way that card was worded was not that. I'd like to note. Discard a card, add a shiv. That added a shiv and then discarded, which is a fundamentally different action. That means on an empty hand, it doesn't work. The next 2 chests have 2 relics, okay. We got our tiny healing. Oh, we can pick cards here. Dash? Yeah, I'm fine with a dash. Especially with 3-card hands, big cards like Dash pay off better. Give me the relic. You can add all 3 cards in a reward to the deck and upgrade them. Can I? Will this bypass the knight? Interesting. Huh. We'll find out, I suppose. I'll lose 1 health and gain 1 health. Alright, we're finally off of the 3... Broken Finger is a hell of a downside. Okay, so we can go... Neutralize, Shiv, Strike, Dash, and that should have been the... Again, I have to mentally reorder my mind so that I block first. I like to block last, because, like, if you block first... you use your resources to not be doing damage. I'd rather, like, hit the damage first and then see if once I'm at the point where it's like, okay, let's deal with the incoming problem. Okay. Grab them all. I don't want that group anyway, so... Top Hat. If drawing a card when your hand is full, draw an extra card afterwards. Okay. That's funny. Alright. Alright, just don't play skills. Like, I'm just not gonna play skills. It's fine. Dash first, because it's extra damage. We're a very safe style here with a lot of the block we have access to. Right-click to activate once per combat. Exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand. That's... Damn! Alright, so that... We get rid of our curse easily. Okay. I want to see what happens when I hit this button. It failed to take the common. It still takes all possible. So Speedy Hand is actually really strong because we can kind of pick and choose with it. With this one, I was like, Doppelganger upgraded is just fine because like the X at +1 is strong enough. This is maybe not great, but like, that's okay. We're doing science. Dash, and then discard that, and Shiv. Even weakened, the Shivs are still pretty powerful, and that strength is like a... I want to upgrade that card, though, pretty quickly. 2 Shivs is a lot better than 1 Shiv. Like, I know, obviously, math, flood, you know, could have fooled me. Poison Ivy, whenever a poison enemy gets attacked with a non-Shiv card, add a Shiv. Add 3 necrotic poison and languid. That's really expensive. That minus strength is not temporary strength. This is a whole turn, though. I'm annoyed. I don't think I like... okay. With only 1 source of poison, I don't care about Poison Ivy. I don't know that I want to pick Draining Mist unless it's... upgraded? Oh! Yeah, if this went to 1 instead of an... Upgraded Poison Ivy is a dead card in the opener, and I'm not huge on that. I like Draining Mists. I'll get upgraded, but I don't want Poison Ivy. Do I just pick it and upgrade it? Innate, so it's a very card-specific thing where innate is really good. Like, this makes sense because it's like a setup power, but the thing is, like, the poison setup takes a couple turns, so I wouldn't mind waiting on drawing Poison Ivy. But when it's something like Storm is a good example, because that one wants you to play powers, and if you draw it too late, it doesn't do anything. You know, Infinite Blades innate helps out with this deck. The thorns every turn is very silly. Alright, poison. Hooray! I'll take upgraded expertise. You passed by a skeleton. All enemies start with Confusion 5. At start of combat, gain 2 strength and lose 1 dex. You can't see how picking up cursed things you found on dead people could be anything other than a fantastic idea. I agree. How could it possibly be bad? I want the second shiv on Shiver. Alright. Centrifugal Knob. Well. Let's get that poison going. Alright, it woke up. Expertise. Noxious fumes, and then strike and a doppel for 1. Now it's got the mildly irritated buff. Okay, I'd like to note that right now, so this is 3x2. That's at -5 strength. Fishing hook, please. Back to shell. Okay, it's doing a Vuln attack, I think? No! For real. Okay. Alright. Claw and zap. Gain 3 afterimage, blur, and dex. The wild foxy shot. So afterimage is the one here to remember. That is after you play a card, gain 1 block. I think this is a wide version of it, so it would normally be 1/1/1 on that. 1,000 cuts, atom bomb, study poison. I could gain all of these. We could take every rare in the world into our heart, upgraded. I don't think I want to. All fighters. Yeah, I don't think I want to. 3 rares has got to be good, right? Like, Atom Bomb we can't play unless we have energy up. 1,000 Cuts is fine. Study Poison is actually the best card in my mind here. There's a lot of interesting things it can do, especially making it 0 cost. You can get some of the bigger things. Poison Cloud or Bouncy Flask. Might just take that. Yeah, I'll just take the Study Poison. Alright. Luxurious Cape. Upon pickup, double your max HP, but you take 35% more damage from enemies. You cannot become vuln with the cape on. So we go to 140 HP, but we take double damage. Almost double, or not double damage. We take 35% more damage. We can't be vuln, but we're like almost always vuln. With our block setup, that's kind of funky, because our power is that, like, I would want everything to be lower damage. Relics have a 20% chance to become a boss relic instead. Eulogy 0. At the start of turn, add a shiv into your hand, then draw a card. This seems like the real shit. That offsets our broken finger and shivs our, yeah. Okay. So we gotta remember we've got the Foxy shot up there. 1, 2, 1, 2, is that it? Wow, there's no early elite on this stage. They did. Take this. Wow, it's so many bonfires. Like, having this might be helpful in the battle tower, or like this fight for it. Now that's down to 0 because of 3 languid and minus 2 strength. Like, that's so much. Oh, Amy, thank you for the sub. Howdy, howdy. We are playing with pile of mods on, and we had our first run with the Defect doing silly Dark Orb things. We're currently building up like block style stuff, which is a very different sort of thing for Tactician. If discarded, gain 1 dex, discard a random card. Predator. I'm gonna skip on this. I know we could pick them, but like, not interesting. Predator is interesting, I suppose, but we made up for it. Let's find some potions. Obtain 1 boss relic, then lock this potion. Alright, we have to give up Touch Fluffy Tail in order to grab Wide Aftershock Potion or Triplication Potion. I am willing to give this up. Deal 7 damage, apply 2 weak to all enemies. 7. Hold on. So this is 49 AoE damage plus a billion weak. How could a random boss relic ever punish us? Yeah? You're correct, Betamax Hipster. A random boss relic will never punish us. Okay, so there was the question about the melon, right? The melon was 26 HP, and that was a boss relic. This is a boss relic. Would you pick this? On average, it's worth 35 health. Some classes 40, sometimes less if you've done minus max health. So consider it between like 30 to 40 on average with the regen. The regen makes it like, that's 10 HP on normal. So that comes closer to like burning blood as the second half of it. Like, I think there are trios I pick this. I'd be hard pressed against an energy relic in a lot of instances, but like the buffer you have on this is huge. Not only do you have like 100 plus health, but you also have like plus 10 health every fight. All these are powerful. This one is like, just don't die for 3 turns, which is sort of what our deck wants to do anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Alright. So, every time you play 3 skills, draw 2 more cards next turn. Okay. You now transform as a free action. Oh. Trans me now, merchant. When you kill an enemy, 8 temp health. This is the Risk of Relics, Risk of Rain alt ending boss relic. At the end of this run, I don't think that's what we can do. I don't think we can do that one. That doesn't do anything. That's nope. Heal 6 HP and gain 1 max HP on pickup. At the start of your turn, a random card is forced to gain Supplier. Supplier is the text, +1 cost, +2 energy next turn. I can't accept that curse into my heart. Just show me the loot table. I'm gonna remove that and move on. Playing cards. At the end of your turn, any random exhausted card is played. It turns into a dazed in your exhaust pile. You start each combat with 2 exhausted dazes. Quantum physics. What? Hold on. You may now also select rooms connected to a randomly chosen room on the same level starting in the next floor. Okay. So, starting on the next floor, we have like weird... Oh my god, it's the note. Oh, wow. I left a thing here. I guess. Promising future. Scry 3, draw 3, they gain exhaust. I'll take that. I think I keep that. I think that's a fun... handing over the Doppelganger Plus would be like the choice out of this as a neutral thing that you'd be like... It would be reasonable to add to a deck. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh. So I am in both rooms simultaneously now. Oh, God. Bonk, 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 bonk. That is telling me what the cost of removal is in the shop. That's part of Minty, I believe, in the mods. Like, just so that you know what the cost is in the future. I am in both rooms simultaneously. So I'm playing random cards out of my exhaust pile. Yeah, and there's a bunch of dazes to start in there, making it an awkward proposition. All potions unlocked. You know what? Grab them all. Give me that upgraded mist again. All right, we could go over here, but I'm gonna take the... What do we want to upgrade? What's the upgrade on Promising Future? Scry 5. I might want that event. Not a lot of things I care about upgrading. You got it, boss.
You want it?
Lose 7 HP on pickup. And then turn for each 2 skills, draw a card next turn. Whenever you gain a debuff, gain temp HP equal the amount. At the start of your turn, reduce your turn-based debuffs to 2. On pickup, pick a non-special relic Transform it into a relic of the same rarity. Slimy anchovies. Flowers cost 0 and you get the slime. We get the random. Double shiv. Private reserves. We can play.
Rope.
Gain 23 Omega. Whenever you play a card that costs 0, apply poison. Oh, repeat makes this way more interesting. We have a lot of shivs and such. Sure, why not? That should be fun. That like crossovers the shiv. Alright, we are doing a battle tower. Help. What was that? We've blown up the opposite transient. Draw all shivs and increase damage. Oh, it played it from exhaust. That's what it was. Draw all shivs? I don't... No thanks. Why did I choose this side? I have $3. That's fine. We could spend, if I really wanted to, off the wax seal. I don't see anything that I'm super after. Crying Mask is funny. You get to, like... So this is, you get a second free removal after the first removal? That's not bad.
Lamp oil.
Is this not a... Is this like a different thing from a shop because it's in the battle tower? It does not seem usable in this position. Well, oh well. It might be something to do with the location we're in because we're in... This is from Battle Tower mod. This might not be literally the shop. That's fine. Okay. All our draining mists. Okay. I'm frail. Hey, we gotta play a Shiv. This thing's nifty. It's kind of funky with like some of the cards that like generate cards and do anything in those instances, but you know. All right. Bonk. Big acid rain. Grand finale. Storm of Steel. I think I'll pass. Kakarot Vegeta. Yeah? You don't say. Fine. Super ritual. Wow. Pew, pew, pew. Free shivs forever, you know? I like the ritual being dex and strength. Alright. Alright, tiny fire. Let's go ahead and upgrade Droplet? Sure. Alright, Cardboard Golem. So let's go Droplet. And then put up the blades. Thank you, 17 games. Clipping that. Super Baby 2. And then do this, we discard the Shiv, and then these Shivs also still apply more poison. The super poison, the necrotic poison, means that regular poison doesn't count down. Necrotic poison goes by half every turn, but it counts for double poison. So like there's a lot of poison that gets applied here. Then the languid is just strength loss for a while. Uh-huh. Hey, doppelganger, ganger. Yeah, we have 29 poison blank. What? What did you just... A stray thought? You know what this does? 2 poison, that's right! With intent. We will do nothing. It's funky how little I care about cards in my deck, because a lot of my deck is just like generating Shivs and playing those. Alright, enter the portal. The Ghost Snecko! Hi, Ghost Snecko. Ooh, Poison Ivy. Shivs. Now we have a reason to Poison Ivy. Though I'm gonna always... The Necro Poison is so powerful because it's like -5 strength. And that's so much defense on multi-hit. And well, strike, Mega Shiv, strike, Mega Shiv. Pull upon the future. Strike, Mega Shiv. Whenever you become frail, gain 1 dex. Master Reality. Okay, that's the, when you, Master Reality is when you create a card, upgrade it, and then Cloak and Daggers are the, you know. Yeah. Damn. I was betting on this. I was betting on one of these two becoming the way to go. Take the recall right now while I'm thinking about it. Still might be able to do it. We'll see. Droplets, draining. 0, 0. Shiver, discard, defend. Shiv, Shiv. Shiv again. The droplets are such a neat card for like a crossover on the Shiv plan. Ooh, replay Draining Mists? That's not real. That's a very illegal maneuver. That card is not a card I should be able to play. Right click. If you played 3 skills, then 3 attack, then 1 skill, then 1 power, you can flee the combat. Garlic. It's full of garlic, LeMayo. I'll take the prep poison weapon. Okay. We jump over here for this boss. Yeah, Envenom is, like, the obvious way to do that, too, but Envenom is, I think, more expensive than Droplet, just as, like, a card. Droplet is very specifically a Shiv card, whereas Envenom is, like, multi-hit stuff also works with it. The repeat, actually, is what makes this feel better, because it makes it 2 for each Shiv, you know? And that starts getting outrageous very quickly. Envenom is unblocked as well, yes. Usually not the most relevant text, but like there. Yeah, you can't eat a baseball with it. Baseball, you have to work to get poison on. Two Shiv. One more Shiv for the road? Yeah, one more Shiv for the road. Get out of here. If you do not play any attacks, retain your hand. Boot deadly poison. Ooh, I kind of like Quick Slash. You know what? Let's hit our button. Alright, we don't get this one because we're on these 2. That's fine. You're right. That didn't grab the Alright, I remember we usually go with pink because pink is like a free damage bat. Yeah, let's make a contract. I'm sure it'll go fine. Gain 6 strength, you can no longer use skills, can only be used on turn 1. That seems fine, because, like, in a lot of fights, like, we don't play block cards. The problem is, like, it's fine. Make Infinite Blades an 8. Yellow Gem would have been very funny if we had been immune to Vuln. That's very true. With no drawback. Yeah, like, what could go wrong if I hit that button? Like, what's the worst that could happen? I can't play skills? I'm sure that's not a problem. Like, when do we play skills, you know? You know, like, we don't, like, we can just get rid of them. We don't play skills. Don't all the poison. Okay, our deck might have some skills in it. Maybe our contract. Could that contract have been a scam? Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Target takes damage equal to 3x the cards moved. Apply 1 weak and deal 4 damage to a random enemy 2x plus 1 times. Grab them all. Alright. So we've got Curse Key. Potential. At the start of combat, gain 2 after image. Lose a click and draw 2 cards? Lose a click. This relic is really funny with a lot of silent builds, I won't lie. If we worked on, like, the draining mists, we'd probably be fine with it. Yeah, the lose a click one, I know. Because, like, all the zeros and stuff are really powerful with it. I think I'm going to take the boulder. At the end of turn, take a damage and increase this damage by 1 in this combat. Max 4. Because we have all the block. I'm sorry, asked Fennec friend. Oh boy. Oh, we gotta fight up there. Alright, we gotta take this. That's non-negotiable. We need the key. And then, like, we're gonna try, like, something like this. You might ask, how am I swapping over like that? It's like, that'll easily happen, it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, that poison is everyone, huh? Damn, droplet is all not of Envenom hit. Okay. Shiv doing some illegal stuff. Nah, I'm good. Alright, let's get some events. Every 4 turns at the start of your turn, your entire hand is played at no cost. They target random enemies. Do you want to survive the apocalypse? Yeah, I'm in. Papillon. Papillon heart. I don't actually like madnesses in this deck. I will just back off. Our most expensive. But what if we're worthy? Let's grab the Eternal Fortune. We just lost 10 HP. We gotta make it up. Alright, I can't take the other jumps. We have to go this way or else we're gonna get destroyed. Alright, all unblocked attack damage becomes poison this turn, so you. I thought I had one more energy than I did there. Alright. So we just need to deal any damage to the back, which the Thorns will do, so we already have the fight. Kamakiri. Alright, we have to take this. Ooh. We're pretty good against Giant Head, I think. Hey! Endless Agony is really good with oh. Okay, cool. You know what? We drew back up, so it's fine. Not a problem. Yeah, turn 2. Look upon the hall. It doesn't say it ends the turn. I also would have thought the same, because it just feels like that, you know, right? Oh, damn. Check it out now. Big poison. Yeah, that card that turns our attacks into poison is another card that really works on the crossover play, turning the shivs into big poison makers. Alright. Oh, 2. Sorry, I thought it was 0. You're nowhere near killing me. Okay. Oh, we got the other training miss. That's the end of the... 118 off of poison damage. Elite enemies drop 75 extra gold. Remove all plated armor, metallicized thorns, malleable buffer, artifact, regenerate, and barricade from all enemies. If you do, heal 17 HP. Reloads memento. Gain 10 block. Discard all non-sealed cards, then draw that many cards. When exhausted, draw 2 cards. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is like a combo card because this is like the most like me reading an Eternal card game text in the world. Just take an escape plan? Escape plan costs 0. Yeah, reload is probably the modifier on that. That would make sense. Upgrade neutralize. Reload would... if it's just this card has block and then does the thing. Or, like, it might be the discard in that. Anyway. Oh. Sorry. It's not my turn. The X spells do a lot to help with that. Anyway, let's draw a million. Easy. Alright, that's the damage from the rock. I was like, what the hell was that? You still have a rock overhead. Hooray! The first time you game block, draw 2 cards. Oh, this is from the. This is the Street Fighter one. Quarter circle forward punch. We don't see this one a lot just because there's a million mods. Big. I'm gonna take the big. Charge 1. When applying a debuff enemy, draw a card, lose a charge. When entering an event, gain a charge back. Alright, well. Hey, bud. I guess we'll see how big that big is. Are we on a turn I get to play cards? Alright. Enjoy your 50 poison. Might get to play with some commons for the first time ever. Oh. Well. You got it, boss. I really love the Papillon turn takeover. I think that this Papillon heart is very fun. It's doing some very powerful stuff, you know? Like, I think every time we've played it, we've ended with another card in hand after the resolution. Hey! Discard all non-attack cards, draw 2. Sure. Alright, we're gonna take this jump. Spend art. Alright. All damage is flipped. And then from all sides. I'm sorry, 112 poison. What? Oh, are you trying to come in for... Anyway. We will take none of that, please. Our block is that effective. Hooray! Whenever you apply Vuln, apply an extra Vuln. Damn it. I really wanted that jump. Oh well. It's fine. Poison, 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 poison. I did end up taking that for the upgraded 1,000 cuts. I keep, yeah, like, for me it's the opposite. I keep seeing the exhausted card play, and then we get bonked by the boulder, and I'm like, ah, we got bonked by the boulder, but like, that's not what's happening. The boulder has nothing to do with it. Hooray! Yay! Hooray! Hooray! Yay! Alright, we're on the autoplay turn. Big. Man. Okay. We got the jump to the elite. Okay. 4. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a transient fight. I would like a transient fight with this. Yeah? Oh! Catalyst again, huh? Yeah, that's pretty good. Catalyst is one of those cards I'm pretty happy to double. And we got a normal amount of poison. After double. Oh no, I'm weakened. That's a shame. Oh, I don't get to choose. You got it, boss. Wait, did I beat the autoplay? I think I beat the autoplay there. The unload should have discarded it all, right? That's been like a visible UI thing forever. Oh my god. Start each combat with strength equal to number of unique card colors in your deck. Okay, it didn't spend our mana? Interesting. I don't know. The thing I was wondering is that it specifically, the unload would have made us discard it, I think. It could have, like... I'm gonna try it again next time we're on a Papillon Heart turn. We'll try to be quick and play, like, the leftmost card early or something like that, you know? Hey, baseball. We can kind of deal with baseball, I suppose. So, Papillon 2. Thermal Sides is actually a really nice one. Like, I think we can see that it visibly is going, put them all to 0, and then it goes play, 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 play. And that might be a timed action. Well... Evoke, transform cards. Oh boy. Alright, so my next turn is the autoplay. Oh, we're gonna take a hit because of the attack damage not going off there. It interrupted? Huh. Some very wild interactions. In Venom... Alright, we have a little bit of poison on our opponent, so that's good. Hey, buddy. Yeah, Big Snecko's funny. Works with, like, orbs and summoning more Sneckos. Anyway. Oh no, the Snecko just leaves! Goodbye! Well. Time to place your bets. Where do you think this one lands? Snecks it. Just how silly. Okay. But yeah, where do you think this one lands again? Ascension 1, and we are, ready to go. We got a pile of stuff. Let's check it out. Looks like bets are in. See who's got the second one. Prepare your daggers. 1336. Again, possible for the Blazing Blade shot to take, but Hydrite on 1333 takes this one. Congratulations on that shot. 1333 Hydrite. Very close. Wild for this to be this high and the shot to be within 5. Like, that's a hell of a shot. Hell, I don't think we perfected 2 bosses. I'm pretty sure Act 2 and 3 we both took a lump for me being silly. Because I used the gem on the champion, we took a hit. We still have all our strikes and all our defense. I haven't removed a damn one. Alright. Morshu, what do you got for us? When you reach 70 or more unblocked damage in a fight, deal 10 damage. Expired coupon. When you apply a week, apply an additional week. On pickup, choose card. It'll exhaust on draw at the end of combat. Bottle an additional card. When you play a power, remove an enemy's block or an artifact. If you don't play skills, game of string. Okay. Parry. Well, I think I'm fine with the random. Add a copy of the last card created into your hand once for combat. So that's a Shiv baseline. Oh, we can do better than a Vuln potion, right? Double poison? Some enemies are allergic to pickles. Finally remove one of these. Yeah, I think if we have the
It's yours, my friend.
if there was like something to make the third one active, buy the double shiv and then we're good.
Bomb.
Okay. Let's ride. Okay. I didn't want to turn around there, so I just didn't spread the damage. Means we should get the knockout here, though. Well. Alright. Hooray! Stun an enemy. A charge comes back after 2 rooms. What? What do you mean, just stun? Oh, sorry. This is a type of relic. It's equipment. A powerful relic that you can only have one of. When you obtain a new one, the old one is destroyed. It's its own row. Okay. Okay, so this is a supporter, you know, no wonder it's that powerful. Alright. Alright, it's finally time to touch Fluffy Tail. Now it's down here. I'll stun you on turn 1. Why would I not choose that, you know? It prevents my deck from being awful for the next turn. Alright. Time for a million poison. I also have a million block because after drinking the potion there, I have 3 after image, 3 blur, and a pile of decks. Alright. And yeah, we'll get the damage on shivs because of the blur. Anyway. I was trying to kill with slime, but we ran out. Fine. I like this equipment thing. That's actually really cool. Like, well, this is a fun deck. I really liked the potato thing. I think like the defense on that, especially combined with, on its own, probably isn't like overwhelming, but with the anchors we had, meant that we were invincible for the first 3 turns in a way that like was similar to our first run, but in a different manner where we were using that steel for offense. I think the most interesting thing about this was that our build was more informed by not being able to pick commons, meaning that we had to focus on some like different play styles that some of the other cards gave us. A lot of the powers actually were the things we were doing, you know. So. Oh, wow. I've said, as I've mentioned before, I broke that in like the INI file a long time back and just haven't fixed it. Anyway, that's been our mod super hunts. People have a lot of fun ideas for silly relics, and like the combination of a lot of those can give us some wild power in new directions. So it was a fun time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with both the runs of tonight. I know I did. Glad you showed up on this sort of off day. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. See when I go live. You got access. You can subscribe. You get access to these cool skulls and slimes, mole drifters, and mimics. But if you're just here having a good time, A+. Couldn't ask for more. Yeah. That's gonna be it. Nothing planned for tomorrow. Magic on Monday. We'll see what that ends up being. I think Alchemy's still around for Edge, but like I know I've done what I wanted out of Alchemy, so we'll see. So, yeah, that'll be it. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.